So, all right. So I got a little rapid fire. We got a ton of stuff I want to get to. How much time? Well, I think a minute for each topic for all three of y'all.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead. Clock. Sorry to everybody. We working on some things. Eventually, we want to get stuff on the screen. So I just put a minute up on the screen once we get there. But until then, I gotta use my phone. All right. So first minute. Is this the worst Team USA team and where they win gold? Go ahead, talk about it.
It's the worst roster team, for sure. Like
JaVale
McGee and Cuz from the Spurs. I thought at first I thought it was the point guard, so I wasn't mad at it. I thought it was Jonathan. I just assumed it was Murray. But I was like, wait, that's the power forward? I was like, I was crazy. But whatever. And Levine got COVID, so he not even playing, I guess. Right now, so.
Levine done now too? Yeah, I didn't see that.
He didn't get on the flight. So it's like what is going on right now? So I don't know. I hope so. I don't know, man.
I think they still gonna win gold. I think they can still win gold. I think they're starting to link a little bit, get a little chemistry together. They won the last couple of games together. I think it'll work out. I mean, it's the USA. I mean, you kind of expect us to be more talented than everybody else anyway. So we'll see how it works, though. The talent level did go up for other countries. But
5 second preach. You want to add anything?
We're terrible, and Kevin Durant is the reason.
I'm crying. All right. We'll see. I don't really care if we win gold. I care more about track, to be honest. Stuff like that. I can care less about basketball. All right. Rumors of Dame leaving. He said it's not true, but if it is, where do you want to see him?
He's definitely leaving. And probably Knicks or Lakers.
I'm sick of hearing Golden State, no matter if he's leaving or not. Like I don't understand how people can think that this is a good idea. That is the worst. Yeah, but like Damian Lillard and Steph Curry in a backcourt is not good. I just want that to be clear. So
yeah, I seen people like our group chat like, yeah, that'd be crazy. I just
yeah.
I don't think Dame would go there. Dame wouldn't do that.
We wouldn't have a
and
choice.
I think they would be good. I don't think they wouldn't be good. I think they would be good. I don't think him and CJ got to the Western Conference Finals. What you think him and Dame gonna do? You know what I mean? They can do that at least, but I don't think Dame want to do that personally.
Yeah, but like it's a different dynamic between Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. You have to admit that, right?
You talk about like Batman versus Robin versus
Batman. I'm just saying it's a totally different dynamic. Like when Dame is on his own team and Dame being on a team with Steph Curry and then a coming back Klay Thompson, like it's not feasible.
I don't think it's gonna happen. So I mean, but I think the Knicks
I don't think
Lakers.
it's good. It's not a good idea.
Next one. Katie said that 2017 Cavs versus Warriors was a perfectly matched finals. Agree or disagree?
I say starting lineups were good. I mean, match pretty good. Once you get the bench involved, I think it's a whole different ball game. And Kevin Love wasn't that great.
Kevin Love was terrible. Not that great is an understatement. Kevin Love was like really bad. It's like 1 for 10
in the finals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. The starting five for
I guess lead it up to the finals. You got to say. I mean, lead it up to the finals.
Clay, Draymond, Iguodala, Livingston, David West, Ian Clark, Pachula, McGee, Matt Barnes. Let me see for the Cavs: LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love, Jr., Richard Jefferson, Tristan Thompson, Kyle Korver, Shumpert, Dante Jones, Deron Williams.
That's a terrible lineup.
So KD smoking some Zaza.
I think he's smoking some Zaza. I think the issues when you go to obviously LeBron, KD, but then it's Steph, Kyrie. It's like that's what he's saying. He's saying them two are even, and it's not true.
They're not even. Yeah.
So it's not true. So after that, you don't really need to go down the list.
Who phone is that, y'all?
That's my one. Let my 1 minute.
Oh, your 1 minute alarm. Oh, okay. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
People about to blame me. That's crazy.
No, I thought it was a dude. Remember you said the dude was coming? Pause.
No.
Oh yeah. All right. So next one: 7 out of 8 NBA coaching vacancies went to Black coaches. Thoughts?
That's dope.
That's amazing.
That's dope. And all of them had like experience. Most of them were players, so it's not like some player privilege. Shout out to player privilege.
Yeah, I'm happy. Like the league talks about it in that way, right? That we all talked about it like maybe like some episodes ago about the NBA being the most forward-thinking league. Yeah, and this is and we saw like it was a lot of vacancies with the NFL. God knows what happened in that situation, but the league, I mean, it's pushing this. It's like, okay, let's look at these black coaches first. Let's start there. And I'm glad because there are some black coaches who was fired. You know what I mean? Like they fired some, but they also hired some as well. So shout out to them. And I know them white people is going crazy right now.
I think they gave up on the NBA. I think they let the NBA go. I think it's over. They know that.
Yeah, they know it's
over.
made too far gone.
They're trying to stranglehold the NFL. They know the NBA is over. It's quiet.
You know, it's out of them. But like Nas was a little just hesitant. Not hesitant. He just worried that with so many getting hired, so like everyone won't do good. So somebody got to do bad. And he worried they're gonna be like, see, look, we try to hire black coaches. Look what happened. We suck. And I mean that would happen with white coaches too.
Yeah, but you got Monty Williams and Ty Lue in the final. I mean, you got Monty with Ty Lue that was in the Western Conference. I mean, like it's
McMillan, Nate
McMillan. So it's gonna be a lot of them going to be good. Honestly,
exactly.
A lot of these teams are good though. Boston got a good team. Dallas got Luka, Zion. It's like superstars on a lot of these teams. So I'm not hesitant to say they're gonna do bad. They might not win rings, but they're gonna have quality teams and superstars headed. So I think it's quality jobs.
It's not
Portland got Dame right as of now. They got some quality teams that
Portland's a terrible job. Dame is leaving, but
I think he's leaving.
It's a rebuild.
If he leaving, it's over.
He's definitely leaving. But I don't think
I get Ben Simmons back.
Hiring the new black coaches. That's they do that, right? That's a chip that they throw at us. It's hiring the black. I'm being honest. It's hiring the black coach who's already fired. And that's where you like, you know what I'm saying? That is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, because that's how white privilege works. That's how Stan Van Gundy keeps getting jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's just like all of a sudden, like, why are you always getting the job, bro? Like, you're terrible. Like, you keep losing at every stop, but then all of a sudden they keep giving you more jobs and more jobs and more jobs. Right. That's white privilege, right? And that's
the NBA
doing
that. The NBA does that a lot.
Yeah, Doc keep a job.
Doc, McMillan, Ty Lue, Monty Williams, all of them all been fired.
But Doc won. You know what I'm saying? Like, Doc is actually like we can't say that about a lot of coaches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ty Lue.
He won.
Monty was fired.
I mean, like, we're talking about coaches who the cream of the crop
was fired.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
All right. So, switch speeds for a second. 2 former Maine police officers accused of beating porcupines to death will spend time in jail. Thoughts?
What state you say?
Maine.
Oh my God! Don't go there. I mean, I just won't go there. You said two black cops?
No, there's two white cops.
Did they jump in a police car or something?
The porcupines?
Like, what happened? What's the story?
They beat porcupines, like 13 porcupines to death with nightsticks.
On some board, they was drunk, being crazy.
They said PTSD.
Okay.
They said PTSD.
Yeah.
The cops is claiming it was PTSD.
Yeah.
Really?
Did the porcupines prick them before?
Porcupines prick them?
No, they are Army veterans. They're Army veterans.
Oh, and they said they just lost it.
Yeah. So Addison Cox, 28, and Michael Rollerson. So they were both.
They both had at the
Army
same
vets.
time. Wow.
Well, yeah. A third cop might get some probation for recording it.
Oh my God!
You had us, Mike. Mike had us for like a. You know what I mean? Like we going along with it. You know
no, what I was gonna say is
crazy. Maybe they thought it was bombs or something. You know what I mean? Something crazy. I don't know. You know what I mean?
What I was gonna say is, then you should be fired, right? Like, if you have PTSD and you cannot function in your job, you should be fired. And that's no disrespect to veterans who have PTSD. You need help. And this country should help you. You just shouldn't be a police officer because it's porcupines one day, but it's a black boy another day. And then you screaming PTSD. Oh my God, I thought he was you know what I mean? No, we don't need that. So if you have PTSD, you should be getting help, not getting a job.
But you also assuming that people know, you know, they got it. At the same token, you know, when you
I'm
find
not blaming them.
When you find out, you should, you know, figure that out. Or you gotta know but you gotta do screening. People gotta admit things. There's a lot of things that go into somebody knowing they got PTSD or admitting they do. You know what I mean? You know.
So
I'm not denying that.
This is a real statement I'm about to read. Rollerson estimated that he killed 8 porcupines, according to a report from the Maine Warden Service. Cox said he killed 3 himself. So they killed 11 porcupines amongst.
Porcupine, bro. It went whack a porcupine.
Yeah,
That's
it was
some, that's some. I mean, that's weird.
But
I
I know,
didn't even
like,
do that.
yo, I'm crying.
Even when I'm younger, I wouldn't even do that. That's mad.
yeah, I'd be
wicked,
so
bro.
scared. Porcupine,
That's
I'd be scared
weird,
for
bro.
them.
Like, why you gonna beat? How you gonna beat? Like, I'm not beating nothing to death. Like, that's crazy.
But let me say this though.
I
Rad,
mean-
to that point, pause. And Rad gotta relax. This is a PG show. But let me say this to that point, Rad. I think that becoming a police officer should be more stringent in the process then.
That's a
Right?
fact.
Like it just
Of course it
shouldn't
should.
be that easy. Like I know they go through an evaluation process, a psych evaluation. I don't know how stringent that is. I've heard people who didn't get the job because they failed it. But I'm just saying, like, it should be more stringent. If you are allowed to hold a gun that can kill somebody, you like that should not just be an easy job that you can get. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, Mills,
Yeah.
but top 5. You top 5 on the list, Mills. They gonna call you back soon, right?
Top 5 on Willis.
The little you trying to be a fed, or whatever, right?
No, I didn't want to take because of my tattoos. State trooper joint.
Oh, your tattoos.
Oh, but you
Yeah.
you can't have PTSD, but you can't have tattoos. All right,
Really? That's what they said.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
therapy-
yo, the short sleeve shirt got to cover a certain amount. You can't have that much exposed, and I had a little
Damn,
bit too much
still?
exposed. Yeah, they might have changed it now, but this is like probably 5 years ago.
But
5,
let me
6
see
Oh,
your
years
I'm
ago.
let me
about
see
to
your
say, like-
tattoo, Mills.
I'm
Let
about
me
to
see.
say, yeah, that can't.
I'm
be
sure
right.
it does not look even like.
Nah,
let me
so
see.
so you only can
Let me
have
see
a
that
certain
shit,
amount,
Miles.
a certain amount that
Oh,
can be
showing?
shown. So it had to be down like the hair.
You could have
had,
just
like,
said
that
that's a
much up.
birthmark. That's a birthmark. Fellas. Yeah, I mean, yo, bro, that's a birthmark. You know what I'm saying?
I'm crying. All right, let me go get my 1 minute back. All right, let's get back to a little foosball. Michael Irvin said, "If you aren't vaccinated, then you don't want to win badly enough." And this, hometown receiver Cole Beasley. I don't know if y'all follow him on Twitter, but every day he arguing with people about the vaccine. So, what's your thoughts
Yeah.
about what Michael Irvin said?
I think he's right. I think
Mm.
he's right. I agree with him. No, I honestly agree with that. I think, because the way the NFL is set up with the rules is the most effective if your vaccine, then everything is gonna be copacetic as usually. If you don't, it's gonna be hurdles we gotta jump for you to be in a part of it. You know what I mean? And that might be a distraction, and then you tweet in, so it's an added distraction. I think, but I'm also added is like when is it everything? You know what I mean? I don't think that, like, I don't think if you think it's crossing you, like your civil liberties and all that type of stuff, if that's how you feel, then rock out. But I do think, if you wanted to win football games, if that was your main focus, I think you would get the vaccine personally.
I haven't really paid attention to it much, but did the protocols change for vaccinated and unvaccinated people?
Yeah,
Yes.
very different.
You don't got to wear a mask. You don't have to social distance. Like, it's different. Like,
You
just
can't
if
stay in the same
everybody-
hotel.
yeah,
It's like
You
everybody
gotta stay in the-
vaccinated,
you can't
y'all
leave
good.
your hotel room.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
a
leave your
lot.
hotel room. You got to stay in the hotel. You
Yeah.
can't leave.
That's why I don't think it's. I think he's wrong. He's very, 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 very wrong. Only from the standpoint of this, it's just not true. Like fundamentally, it's not true because last year nobody had the vaccine, right? So it's just like that's just not true. Clearly, you can win without having the vaccine, right? I don't understand this point.
Well, because it's saying like
And they
everybody
had to
had
go
the
through
same
all those
guidelines.
protocols.
But everybody
if
had
you
the
get-
same ones.
if you get COVID and you miss 2 weeks, then
Yeah,
your
but
team may
I don't think
lose.
that's fair because you can get COVID with having the vaccine. We actually
I know.
But
But
no,
it's
no,
different.
that's a
But
fact.
but it's
the
different.
chances-
a legit
but,
fact, though.
but it's possibility versus probability, though. Preach. The
No, I
probability-
understand you
yeah.
should get the vaccine. I'm not denying that.
I
I'm just
know,
saying
yeah.
that. But
What are you
that's
missing
not the
if you get it?
argument.
No,
if you
but
got
no,
the
because
vaccine.
Zach Levine and Bradley Bill, they all was vaccinated. They still
No,
got it.
I know
So
they
you
got
definitely
it.
can get it.
Yes, you can
So
get it.
it's not about that. It's
Yeah,
about
the Delta
all,
variant, all types of shit.
but all this, but
Yeah,
all
right.
the protocols when you got it and you don't got it is different. It's like you
No,
can't
that's
be with
true.
your team.
But that
Yeah.
does
Just a
not mean that you don't want to win, though.
I didn't say that. I didn't say you don't want to win.
That's
That was
what
the
he
question,
said.
though, right?
But I
It
said,
went
is that
badly
the
enough.
one badly enough? Is that the number one thing for you? Because it was the number one thing for you being with your team and not putting them through.
Yo,
the
this
extra
nigga was on
hurdles.
coke, bro. Like, what is he talking about? Like,
Nah, you
What?
ain't gonna disrespect
I'm
my.
no, I am gonna disrespect Michael Irvin because he was on coke. That's a
He
fact.
was- so what? He was
Legit
great.
fact.
But yo, he won.
Okay,
what,
but he
3
don't
chips?
want
2
Okay,
chips?
okay. So don't say that you
Great.
can't. So don't say that you can't go beyond the rules and not win and not win it. Because clearly he wanted it bad enough, but he was shooting up. Like, stop it, bro. Like, stop. Like, you gotta relax.
Yeah, preach. That was the 90s, dog. Different time. I'm crying.
I mean, I agree with that,
Okay.
but I don't agree. I mean, but at the same time, I'm cool with you if you feel like that. I mean, you don't gotta take it, bro. I mean, I'm alright with that too.
That's funny as hell.
But I would
don't
think,
think
you know,
Coach
if
would
he
be
wanted to
doing
win,
that,
he would take it. Or
All right.
if it was the number one thing, he would take it. I think.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So sticking with some football, we got Peyton and Eli Manning in the booth for Monday night. I think how many games?
Like 10.
Maybe like 10 games. What y'all thinking about that? And how long before, if you did this with your brother, would y'all start arguing on live TV?
I like it.
I
I
do.
like it.
It's fire. I think it's the best thing, and I think it was respectful to who's the actual Monday night people. Black
they're
guy.
terrible.
Booger made the
Booger-
ball
head- no, he-
Booger's terrible.
No, it's not Booger. Booger's gone. It's on other black guy.
yeah.
He's-
The
bald head dude.
the
bald
smart
head what's
dude.
his name? Yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
his name.
yeah. Don't. He got
And
a
Bob
job
Greasy
somewhere
and
now,
Greasy
right?
and Greasy. I think is Greasy. Is it Greasy? It's whoever doing it now. They decent. They fine, but they not bumping them. It's just an alternate cast. Like
Oh,
you can watch
alternate
that
cast,
one.
Okay.
You can watch that one, or you can watch the one that everybody gonna watch.
I'm not gonna watch them.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, Eli Manning is gonna be great. They're gonna have celebrities on it too. Like they're gonna have like random celebrities just talk. Like it's really gonna be like
Just
great.
chopping
It's
it
gonna be
up.
the next. It's
Yeah.
like they really gonna push. This is going whatever they're gonna do. I think it's gonna be the next thing going forward. Like people are really gonna adopt this style because it's gonna be brother. I mean, how it's great to have two good brothers like that on that level, but it's unique to them. But you can figure it out somehow, some way. You know what I mean? With two good personalities, I think Eli personality combined with Peyton.
Well,
you know, I
Eli
think
does
it's
not
gonna be
have a
dope.
good. We don't. I don't know if they have
combined with
personality. I just wanna be
Peyton the
clear
dry
on that.
humor, it's gonna be good. Trust, I think it's gonna be good.
I mean, we've
That,
only
like-
seen them in polished situations. We've never seen them in like just an open situation.
You think this not gonna be polished?
I think
Well,
they
I mean,
brothers.
it's a
They should jail.
play-by-play. What I mean by polished is, I
Mhm.
mean like produced. They've only been in produced situations.
If,
And
if-
then when you
if
do-
that,
And then
if that
Eli,
was
when you
Sam-
don't know,
Oh.
just say a play. Call a play. You like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Break down the play.
I understand. What I'm saying
Yo,
is,
Eli,
it's
what just happened,
not-
bro? You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's not as easy as we're saying it, right? Like because
Yeah.
Chris
No.
Webber is he was an amazing
terrible.
player, but he's awful. He's god awful.
But we know Peyton Manning is great at talking.
No.
and being
We
entertaining.
know Peyton Manning is great. I don't know if Peyton Manning is great play by play. I don't know that.
No,
How would I have
yet.
known? I don't
Well,
have
most
any.
quarterbacks do a
I feel
decent
like he's
job
gonna
with that
translate.
though, especially
I
good.
don't
No,
quarterbacks.
that's not true either. That's not true. It's all like Tony Romo does a good job because he gives us an insight in the game.
Yeah.
Tony Romo was not the best quarterback. I mean, we had no idea
I
he was
don't.
going to be
I
that
don't
good.
What do y'all
always.
think Peyton
I don't
Manning's
love Rich
gonna say?
Gannon.
Yeah, I mean, it's mad people. Like
But
Troy
he's
Aikman is
funny.
okay, I guess. Troy
Yeah.
Aikman is fine.
I don't love Troy.
Like,
He's fine, but I don't love Troy.
Yeah, I mean,
Aikman
I
either.
guess he's okay. Like he's all right. I'm just
I think
saying,
Peyton
like
Manning, I think going into
former
Peyton Manning
players-
is funny.
most
fine.
of the former players are
Yeah, I
terrible.
think Payne be fine.
We can all agree on that. Most of the former players in this capacity are all bad.
Yeah, I like
Depends.
Al Michaels. Give me Al Michaels. Give me.
I'm just saying.
I deal with Collinsworth. Collinsworth not bad.
Yeah,
He a
not
player,
bad. I'm just
ex-player.
saying. I mean, good player.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think he's good, though. You get to travel with your brother. chill with
Okay,
your
all right, come
brother.
on, Mills. Like we know Sam and James exist. Like they will be fighting 7 minutes before kickoff. They already be arguing. What you
And that's
talking
part of the
about?
show. Me
Yeah.
and Box definitely argue. But
Yeah,
that'd be
me
part
and
of the
you
show.
argue. Yeah,
But
That'd be
I
part of the show.
But arguing in a play-by-play is not good TV though. You're
That
trying to-
is, bro.
No,
Watch.
I'm
It's
watching
very
the
Hey,
entertaining.
game.
preach. They aren't looking for that though. If you want that, then go listen to.
Go listen to
other Monday night.
Cuz. The black.
All right, all right, we look at his name. Look at his
Dang.
name.
Stu? Lou Riddick.
Lou Riddick.
Lou Riddick.
Yeah,
Lou
Louis
Riddick. Yeah.
Louis
That's my guy.
Riddick.
I
Louis
don't-
Riddick. He's my guy.
he
He's
didn't
good
get a
too.
job
He's
yet.
good. He's good.
Steve,
No, he didn't get a
Steve
job.
Levy, Brian Greasy,
Brian
and Louis
Greasy.
Riddick.
Yeah, I said Brian Greasy and Lou
That's
Riddick.
Levy.
They give you play by play. They fine. They can do that. But you got to get
Yeah.
the sauce over here.
Yeah,
They're gonna have
nah.
celebrities and stuff. They might get some raw celebrities. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be dope.
Question: should we start doing something like that?
Yeah, I think people should. That's what I'm saying. It's like a.
Should do
I
what?
think that's a wave. Color color
start-
commentating the
yeah,
way
games.
you do it at your house. Like how would you would
You
like
can't.
some you got to have some structure. You can obviously you got to structure it, make it polishable, but have that dialogue of like.
But you can't though.
You can't. I know. Yeah, you
We
can't.
don't have the rights
legally,
to the game.
Legally,
yeah.
you can't.
Like-
They're gonna strike you down.
yeah.
But you can
That
try
would
to
be
you
crazy.
can
You
try
can't
to
like
do
watch.
it.
You can't have the game side
No,
by
no,
side.
no,
Somebody
yeah,
doing
you
that.
can't. Well,
Simulcast.
kind of like how did we do like how did they do with the college, right? Because they got all these different streams for the college football. When you
Yeah,
have
but
like the
that's still
coaches.
ESPN though.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I'm
not-
saying like, do they? I don't think they always have the game they have in a small corner, right?
Well, they do the simulcast for the national championship game with like 5 different crews.
Yeah.
ESPN Deportes, News.
Yes.
Remember it had ESPN News and all?
Ocho.
Like that's not even
Yeah,
a
Ocho.
thing.
Yeah.
We don't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we
ESPN
don't even
News
say those
is
things
it's
anymore.
still out. It's
No,
still,
I know.
it's
I'm
still
just
there.
saying it's not like. Remember, it used to be like a thing, like
Yeah.
ESPN 1, ESPN 2. Remember, like this dude was relegated to ESPN News. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it actually
yeah.
used to be a thing. But anyways, like I sometimes I think we go a little bit too far with this. Like
No, you
I'm
don't.
cool with just play by play. I don't have to have like the extra. You know what I'm saying? I'm an aficionado of the game.
I don't
Like
need
you know what I
play-by-play.
mean? Yeah, like I
I'm
can
mostly
play.
on mute a lot of time.
Yeah, but
That's
you
why
are
I think
listening
this
to
is going to
something
be
else,
different.
though, Mike.
This is going to be different, though. This
Yeah,
is going to
I'm
be.
You are
That's why I
listening to
think
something else.
this is going to be different. That's why I think it's going to be different.
But I like in the finals. I like Mike Breen doing boom and all. Like I'm cool with that. I'm cool with
but
Mark
NBA,
Jackson
NFL is different.
saying
You
stupid
know?
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Mark Jackson has been awful to me. But Stan Van or Jeff Van Gundy, you know what I mean? I like his little idiosyncrasies
Yeah.
every now and again. Like it's it's cool.
Yeah,
But when Snoop did it on Triller, that was a different feel.
But that's
It's not going to be
sport
as
too though.
But
Yeah.
it ain't going to be as raunchy either.
That's
It's
a
gonna be
different sport.
You're right. So is
Basketball
basketball
is like this.
Basketball's
Yeah,
like this.
basketball's
And so it's
like
boxing.
Wisconsin.
Both of them are like this.
Nah, boxing's not like that, bro.
But
Yes, it is.
I
It
don't
could be.
know. I don't think I will want to hear Snoop on the Charlo fight though, right?
Because it's
Like,
a real fight.
Yeah, for the Mike and Roy, it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is funny. I'm smoking, I'm drinking, like,
Yeah.
ha ha, Snoop doing. But if we
I-
have a real fight, I don't know if I want to hear
I
Snoop.
don't know.
I don't
know.
If he,
I don't know, though.
Snoop
I don't
was
know.
too much. Snoop was a little too much. If he brought it down a little bit, I respect it.
But you do want a level of expertise, though. is what
Yeah,
I'm
I was
You
gonna say
do.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
You
wanna know
do.
what's
You
going
do.
on.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I do like that. Yeah.